Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Va'ani berov chastecha avovetecha, Eshtacha ve'el heichal kodecha be'yiratecha, Ma tovu, Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Adonai ahavti, me'on beitecha, umekom mishkan kevodecha, mishkan kvodecha, vani eshtachaveh ve'echra, evracha lifnei Adonai, osi, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, va'ani tefilati lecha, Adonai et ratzon, Elohim berov chastecha, Elohim berov chastecha, aneni be'emet yishecha, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael, Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
We ask you please to rise in a Siddur. We turn to page 103. We sing the Birchot HaShachar first in the Hebrew and then on the opposite page in the English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who enables the bird to distinguish day from night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the divine image. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me free. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me a Jew.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives sight to the blind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who releases the bound.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who straightens those who are bent.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches out the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who steadies our steps.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has provided for all my needs.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens the people Israel with courage.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns the people Israel with glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary.
Amen.
We turn to page 122.
Standing.
It's easy for you to do.
Well, you could
Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam. Baruch hu. Baruch oseh v'reishit. Baruch omer ve'oseh. Baruch gozer umkayem. Baruch merachem al haaretz. Baruch merachem al habriot. Baruch mishalem zachar tov lireah. Baruch chai la'ad v'kayam la'netzach. Baruch bodeh umatzil. Baruch shemo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam v'shirei David avdecha yachid cheoli melech mishabach u'mfaradi ad shemo hagadol. Baruch atah Adonai melech mehulal batishbachot.
seated. We turn to page 154, not really, 141 for Psalm 150. I wish it was on page 150 though. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, 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 el pecocho, hallelujah, birkia uso, hallelujah, vigorota, hallelujah, kiroso, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We're going to rise, page 143, Oziva Zimrat Yah. So as you can see, sing early, sing often, just bring it, and our voices will rise together as a community. Ozi vezimrat
השיר משה בני ישראל את השיר הזאת באדוני ויאמרו להם על השיר אדוני כבשוש רוב רמה בים עוזי בזמרת יבאי לישוע זה אלי וענבהו אלוהי אביב ורום ושמך אמרנו שמך תאומות יחסי ומוירדו בצולות כמו אבן במנחה ובכוח ייחד אדוני תירצויה ורב כאן אחד ורץ כמו חבד ושבת ובקוש ורוח אפיך ורממים ונגמול נסים ים אמרנו כי ארדה חסיב אחלק שלום ושבתם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נרו בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלה תעתית ימנחת ולמארץ
You may be seated. We're coming now to the Shachrit portion of our service, which will begin on page 147. And as we do, this is, for lack of a better word, still the experimental Shabbat service. We're taking submissions for names if you're interested in naming our new service. And as we go through the Shachrit prayers, you have a choice. You can take a look at the Siddur, you can read the words of the Siddur, you can read either sides, the commentaries, the poetry, or you can close your eyes and listen to the nigunim, listen to the songs, the words, the music that'll come over us as we prepare to say the Shachrit on page 147.
Lai 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 ya lai 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai Avivora Baruch Baruch Adonai Le'olam ba'ed Ya la 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 la. La 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 la. Ya la la. La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Yotzer or uvorech Hashem Oseh shalom uvorech et hakol La 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 la.
You may be seated.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 So we're getting ready for Shema. And when we get there, we're going to take a moment to breathe. And breathe into the Shema. So it will be slow and intentional as we listen and we hear those words. Hear, O Israel, God is our God, God is one. V'avienu l'shalom, me'arba kanfot haaretz Shema Devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'divarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha b'derech uv'shochvecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha ufihi sharecha. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el bnei Yisrael, ve'amarta alehem, ve'asu lahem tzitzit, al kanfei vigdehem ledorotam, v'natnu al tzitzit, hakanaf betil techelet, v'haya lachem letzitzit, uritem oto, uzachartem et kol mitzvot Adonai, va'asitem otam, v'lo taturu, acharei levavchem, va'acharei nechem, asher atem zonim achareihem, leman tizkeru, va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'hitem kedoshim lelohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem lelohim, ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai
We begin the Amidah all together on page 159.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot U'Meiri Goel Ibnei B'neihem Leman Shemo Ve'ahava Melech Ozer Ufoked Ufoshia U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Atah Gibor Elam Adonai Bechayei Meitim Atah Rav Lehoshia Mashil HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem Mechalkel Chayim V'Chesed Mechayei Meitim Merachamim Rabim Somech Nofi V'Rofek Mori U'Matir Asurim U'Mekayem Emunato Yishegei Aham Nichamocha Ba'al Gevuho U'Midom Elach Melech Mevi U'Mechayem U'Matzliach Yeshua V'Ne'eman Atah L'Hachayot Meitim Baruch Atah Adonai Bechayei HaMeitim Nekadesh et Shimcha Ba'olam Keshem Shemakdishim Oto Bishmei Maharom Kakatuv Ayad Nevi'echa V'kara Zeh El Zeh V'yamar Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh מלוך הארץ כבודו, אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק, משמיעים קול, אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק, משמיעים קול, מתנסים לעומת סרפים, מתנסים לעומת סרפים, לעומת סרפים, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מכנו טוב. נצחים, איי איי איי, בעינינו תיראנו, תיראנה מלכותך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The silent Amidah can be found on page 159 through page 166.
shalom. Bimromav, ose shalom. Bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Try it with me. Bimromav, oh, say shalom. Bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav, oh, say shalom. Bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu.
We continue with the Kaddish Shalem on page 167.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ואמרתי בגדולותיהם, ולכבוד בחייכון ובמכון ובחייכון ובית ישראל בגלה בזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר, ותרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ותהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאל, אמין כל ברכתה ושירתה ושפחתה ונחמתה, דאמרן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתגבר צלותון והודהון רבי תשמע גורם ושמעיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלח רבה מן שמעיה, וחיים אלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו Amen.
We begin the Torah service on page 168. Just a reminder, if you have an aliyah, if you want to make your way up to here, if you've been honored with an ark opening, and we're going to have the kids come up, right?
Yes. Here they come.
Here they come.
Come on down. And then
Come on in, kids. We got our ark openers, I guess.
yeah, come on down.
We're on page 168.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai.
They're right there.
Ein kemasecha.
You know what?
Malchutecha malchut kol olamim. Umemshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech. Adonai malach. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitein. Adonai
Adon Haolam. Please rise as the ark is opened.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo, Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. B'kedusha ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. We're at the bottom of page 170. Anarachet velishme Kaddisha, Kaddisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tushbechan. Anarachet velishme Kaddisha, Kaddisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tushbechan. Yeh Rava Kodama Detivtag Libi Beoraita Anarachet velishme Kaddisha, Kaddisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tushbechan. V'tashlin mishalin delivim v'liva dechol amach Yisrael. Anarachet velishme Kaddisha, Kaddisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tushbechan. Letav u'lechayin v'lishlam Amen. Anarachet velishme Kaddisha, Kaddisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tushbechan. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
God Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu.
Ki, ki, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki, ki, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
You may be seated. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. We're going to do something a little different this morning. Oh boy. When somebody on the ritual committee says, oh boy, in response to something new, that's always a warning. Oh boy, good grief. So earlier this morning, there was a Torah discussion. If you missed it, when we do these experimental services at 9:45, I believe it starts at 9:15, right? 9:15, it's BLT, which, don't get your hopes up, it's breakfast, which is bagels, learning, and Torah. Nothing untoward going on. But Rabbi Vogel led a discussion about the Torah, about the Parsha this week. So when we were talking about it, instead of mining the Parsha for more material, which is fine when you're in the book of Shemot, but once you get to the middle of Vayikra, it becomes a little more difficult. So we're going to try something a little different in the experimental service. So I want you, if you're willing, to grab your Sidurim and turn to page 159, and we're going to take a look at something. Sidurim, yes, your prayer book. The smaller of the two maroon books that are almost identical. This may look familiar to you. This is the beginning of the Amidah, the beginning of, as the rabbis call it, Hatfilah, the prayer. If you're ever reading a rabbinic text and they use the word tefillah, which is our Hebrew word for prayer, this is the prayer they're talking about. They're not talking about tefillah in the generic, general sense. When they say tefillah, they're talking about this prayer. So what do you know about this prayer that starts on page 159? It's got two names. Who can give me one of the two names? Amidah, that's one. That's the English one. Silent Amidah, silent prayer. Shmona Esrei, right? Which in Hebrew means 18, which is the number of blessings. Except it's not really the number of blessings. It's 19. We're not going to get into the development of the 18, 19 blessings and when that started with Badlam al-Shinim. What? Not today. Today it's fewer blessings, of course, because it's Shabbat, so we don't ask for things. The rabbis say in the Tractate of Brachot, in the Babylonian Talmud, that in order to pray, there's a say that 5 times fast. Prerequisite. Before you pray, you need something called koved rosh, or kavod rosh. Right? Rosh means head. What is kavod? Right? If you speak Yiddish, it's not kavod, it's kavod. Honor, gravitas, right? It literally means heavy, but kavod is an honor. So think about this for a second. In order to start praying, according to the rabbis, you need an honorable head. Okay. On my best days, I don't know that I have that. These were the words of the Mishnah, and the rabbis, even of the next generation of the Talmud, did not know what that meant. What does it mean that in order to pray, I need an honorable head? Yeah. Good thoughts, a good moral position. So, okay. What else could honorable head mean? Yeah, Ivy. Okay. Kavanah. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah. You have to be serious, you have to be prepared, you have to be ready to pray. Okay? Anita. Okay, so kavod rosh means you're honorable, you keep the laws of the Torah. Okay? What does that mean, present? So mindful, if you will? Mindful. Okay. So you have to be mindful. That's very, very Eastern of you. I like it. Yeah, Stan. Okay. So your head has to be in the right place. Stan, what does it look like for your head to be in the right place for you? You're not talking to your neighbors. Right. So there's this idea that you have to be honorable. You have to be in a good place. Right? Avi, last one. You're focused, you're concentrated. Yeah, Nate, last one. Right, they're coming from your heart. They're coming from your lev. They're not rote. Now, of all of the people in the Tanakh, not just the Torah, but in the entire Tanakh, who do you think should be the model of prayer? Just pick, you're not going to be right or wrong. Just, it's your opinion. Although, in today's society, we think opinions can be wrong also. So that's a different story. Yeah. Who? Rambam. Okay, not a biblical figure, but a rabbi. That's fine. But give me a biblical figure that you think would be the paragon, the role model of prayer. Yeah. Chana. See, okay, this is what happens when you work with somebody in the Jewish field. We'll come back to that. Yeah. Jonah. Okay. David, Yaakov, right? You could think of all the different names, but I promise you, we've already said the answer. The person that becomes the model for prayer is Chana. Now, if you don't know Chana's story is told at the beginning of the book of Samuel. And it says when she's about to pray, she goes to the Eli, the Cohen, and she says her kavanah, her intention, her mind space right before she starts to pray is hi b'marat nefesh. She's bitter. She's angry at God. She's never been allowed to conceive a child, and she's angry at God. Okay? So this idea of kavod rosh, of honorable head, we would think we are honorable, we're subservient to God, right? We bow to God. But the paragon, the role model for prayer becomes someone who's angry at God. Because anger at God is an act of faith. You don't get angry at the tooth fairy. You don't get angry at Santa Claus. You get angry when someone disappoints you. So if you're angry with God, you're actually engaged in an act of faith because you're in a relationship. Only in relationship can we disappoint each other, which is the nice way of putting a relationship. So this idea, yeah, Bruce. Yeah? Okay. Change it to heavy head? So it's not about closing everything off. It's about taking all that you're feeling in that moment and putting it into your prayer. Right. Removing the heaviness. That's great. Now, before we start the Amidah, we say 6 words. What? Adonai Svatai Tiftach, on page 159, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. God, open my lips to prayer that I may praise you. The story of those 6 words is a tragic and wonderful story. Who composed those words? King David. David HaMelech. King David. King David was not exactly a perfect person. By the way, if you notice, the 2 most complete characters in the Torah, or in the Tanakh, the people we read about the most, who are the 2 characters we read about more, not God, but 2 humans that we have more material on than anybody else? I could hear all of those at once. That was perfect. Sorry? David and Moshe, who, by the way, are 2 of the most flawed human beings. The 2 people we know about best in the Tanakh are 2 of the most flawed human beings. And the story of how this was composed is that David saw Bathsheba bathing on the roof, right? If you know your Leonard Cohen at all, right? If you know that liturgy. He saw someone else's wife bathing on the roof, and he took her for a bride, even though she was married to someone else. This is great stuff for kids. And he's committed a sin, a grievous sin. And Natan, the prophet, tells David a story of just how grievous this sin was. And after David realizes his mistake, he composes these words. The 2 models we have for beginning prayer are someone who has a bitter heart towards God and another person who has just committed arguably a mortal sin. We don't have perfect role models. Our job is not to be perfect. Our job in prayer is to be able to overcome who we are, to transcend who we are in that moment, and to reach out. You want to call it God, you want to call it the force, whatever you want to call it, it's to reach out with both hands, with kavod rosh, and to seek prayer. Now, as Bruce said, when you pray, you bring whatever you have to it, and hopefully through prayer, you lighten your load. And the verb for prayer very much supports this. Because what is the verb to pray? Lehit palel, which is reflexive. You do it to yourself. When we pray, we're doing something to ourselves. Something about us changes when we pray. And we start the prayer with God, open my lips that they may sing your praises. And this is paralleled. This is not technically part of the Amidah, those first 6 words. It's paralleled by what we say at the end. On page 166, the last paragraph is not part of the Amidah, but we close with that every time we read the Amidah. God, guide my lips, Nitzor l'shoni me'ra. God might guard my lips from evil, u'l'shanai. Right? Who wants to read it in English? If you have it. If you don't, it's okay. Yeah? No, English. 166. So we open the prayer asking God to direct our mouth towards God. We enter into a relationship with prayer and a relationship with God. And as we leave that space, we say a parallel prayer asking God to guide our words, that we don't say anything harsh to someone else. So Michelle, what does it say? Okay. Keep my tongue from evil and my lips from deceit. I've just engaged with you, God. I've just become kavod rosh. I've brought all of myself to this moment, and I've tried to be the best person I can be in relationship to you, God. Now, as I leave your presence, help me be the best person I can be in relationship to other people. Ideally, this is what prayer should do. It's not about pacifying an angry God or beating our chests. It's about entering into a relationship with ourselves, helping heal ourselves, and helping us be better people. At its core, that's what all rituals should do. It should help our relationship both with the eternal, with the divine, and with each other. And that's what the structure of this prayer does. So the next time you say the Amidah, you can bring all of yourself to it. The next time you say the Amidah, whatever you're feeling, anger, sadness, you don't have to block it off. You let it feed your prayer. We're going to begin the Torah reading now on page 357, the book of Exodus, chapter 7, verse 8.
They're right here. Yam too.
ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו.
אתם אביקים אדוני אלוהיהם חיים כולכם היום.
אתם מדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני ברוך אתה המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בהרבנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe ve'el Acharon lemor ki yedaber alechem paro lemor tanu lachem mofet ve'amarta el Acharon kach et matecha vehashlech lifnei Faro yehi latanim. Vayavo Moshe ve'Aharon el Faro, vaya'asu chen ka'asher tziva Adonai, vayashlech Aharon et matehu, lifnei Faro, ve'lifnei avadav, vayehi letanim.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נותן לנו תורת אמת והי עולם נוטה בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
Amen.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch le'olam
Baruch
va'ed.
Adonai Baruch le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai melech olam. Asher b'chabana mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayikra gam paro lechachamim ve'lam kashefin vaya'asu gam hehem hartu mehe mitzrayim belachatehem kehen vayash lihu ihishmatehu vayihuhu letaninim vayivla mate aharon et matotaham vayehezak lehe paroho velo shamaha alehem ka'asher deber Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayu adam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Baruch Tiyah.
Third aliyah continues, page 358, verse 14.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamborach.
Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai al Moshe kaveh lehev paro mehen leshalach ha'aham lak el paro babo ker hine yotze hamaima vanisav talikrato al sefahat hayaor vehamate asher Nepach lenahas tikach vayadecha ve'amarta elahav Adonai Elohehe ha'ivrim shelaheheni ahivrim shelaheheni elecha lemor Shelach et amihi ve'ya'avduhuni bamidbar ve'hine lo shamata ad koho amahar Adonai bizohot tedaha kihi anihi Adonai hine anochihi mekahaha Makehehehe Bamatehe Asher Biyadihi Al Hamahayim Asher Bayaor Venefesh Kuhu Venehef Kuhu Ledaham Vehadagaham Asher Baya Ohor Tamuhut Uva'ash Hayaor Venil Uhu Mitzrahim Lishtod Mayim Min Hayaor.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
I think it's a special occasion that you came up for, right? And it is the anniversary of your birth.
Yeah.
It's always up to the person who's up here to share that number later on, to elaborate in other ways. Midrash is very creative with numbers, by the way. You should always know that. We celebrate experience and wisdom and community. Let's sing together, Yom Huledet Sameach.
Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach Be'od Harbe.
We continue page 359 with the fourth aliyah, verse 19.
Hello, shalom, and bracha. That should be right there.
I'll take it.
Baruch hu et Adonai hambarach.
Baruch Adonai barach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai barach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe emor el Aharon kach matcha unteyadcha al meimei Mitzrayim al naharotam al yorehem v'al agmehem v'yal kol mehem v'yudam v'haya adam b'chol eretz Mitzrayim uvaitzim uva'avanim v'yasu chen Moshe v'Aharon ka'asher tziva Adonai v'yarem b'mateyad v'yarem b'mateh v'yach et hamayim asher biyar l'nei paro u'l'nei avadav v'yehafechu chol hamayim asher b'yor l'dam v'hadaga asher b'yor meta v'yavash hayor v'lo yachlu Mitzrayim lishtot mayim min hayor v'yehi hadam v'chol eretz Mitzrayim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat hamet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Andrew, you're visiting back from college. Are you actually graduating? You're supposed to, I know, because you and Avi were friends. Often about this time, people apply for do things after college. They think about the next stage in their life. Anything in your life that's like telling us what the future might bring you?
Fun law schools.
You're applying to law schools. Get into any or? And did you get into any yet?
Got into UCLA.
You got into UCLA Law School! Hey! No, Stephen Tov. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Stephen Tov. Tov, Yehelanu. Come on! Yehelanu, Yehelanu. Lecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu. Lecho Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael. I know he's modest about these things, but when you're born in this congregation, not quite right there, but close by, you're born in this congregation, we've watched you grow up, become a bar mitzvah, the stage of life, be able to celebrate each stage of life. That's what community is about. We're going to transition at this moment to that of prayers for health and healing. So for anybody that you know, I want you to bring them to mind. This is for you, and you're in need of healing. I want you to think of you. You're dealing with a chronic illness. I want you to have that sense of recovery. You're mourning the loss of a loved one. Be able to have strength and comfort. Whether it's an emotional issue, physical issue, addiction. It could be anything in life. We believe that our prayers can help give us strength, give us that comfort we need to deal with each day. Let's join together in the words of the Misha Berach. For blessing of healing and strength for Stephen Colton, Saka Ben Roshka, Dori Bat Sarah, Dina Bat Yocheved, Judy Aronson, Aharon Yehuda Ben Chaya Hinda, Shlomo Ben Bat Shechaya, Menochem Mendel Ben Svi, Rachel Bat Esther, Mordechai Ben Chonan, Yomi Bat Sarah, Raphael Tzion Ben Yaakov Batali, Chaim Shlomo Ben Jeni, Dov Eliezer, Nadi Epstein, Daniel Bat Yaakov Elea, Rachel Bat Basha, Kenneth Aronson, Elon Chayot, Shena Chaya Bat Yitzhak Rachel, Rachel Bat Naomi, Abigail Bat Zlata, David Ben Tuva, Yeshua David Ben Fego, Cliff Schwartz, David Ben Yitzhak, Yaakov Ben Rachel, Parangas Bat Iran, and Chuck Alvarez. At this time, if you care to rise, add a name to our prayers, we'll walk around and get those names for you as we pray for healing, strength, and comfort. all those we've added names to. If you have anybody else, if you wish to stand to pray for yourselves or for anybody, if you're at home and you are dealing with illness as well, we pray that you feel that strength and comfort of prayer as we continue together. Seated. Continue back into our Torah reading as we turn at the 5th Aliyah, page 360, verse 22.
Eliyahu ben Shmuel, Esther bat Miriam, 50.
Right, I'll say it right. Thank you.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hashem charbanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. V'ya'asu chen. Chartumei Mitzrayim v'altehem. V'yechezach le'faro v'lo shamaha. Alehem ka'asher diber Adonai. V'yifechen faroho. V'yavo el beito v'lo shad liboho gam lazohot. V'yachperu chol Mitzrayim sevivot haya'ohor mayim lishdot. Ki lo yachalu lishtochot mimemei haya'ohor. V'yimalei shivat yamim acharei hakot Adonai et haya'or.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tzedekenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Brandon, here, you're the Torah reader. Got it? Good. Okay, good. It's in there.
Ben Moshe, Chayayita, Bat Delvo, B'chanafeda Shishin.
The 6th Aliyah continues, page 360, verse 26.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch atah Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher barbanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe ba'aparo v'amartai lav. Ko amar Adonai shelach et ami v'yavduni v'ima enata l'shaleach hine anochi nogef kol gavulecha bat sefardim v'sharat hayor sefardim ve'alu b'veitecha v'chadar mishkavecha ve'al mitatecha ובבית עבדיך ובעמך ובתנוריך ובמשרתיך ובכל בעמך ובכל עבדיך יעלו הצפרדעים.
One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed. Oh. That's what he wrote? Beautiful.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nateh batochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. But just an extra Yasher Koach to Brandon. This is the first time he's read since he has become a bar mitzvah, and we're looking forward to many more times. Yay! Woo! Okay. So you guys can go sit down here. We'll take that. Where's your grandma? Is she reading? Yeah. Anita. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai hamvarah.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol halamim v'natan lanu et Torah. So Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Emor El Aharon Neteh et yadecha b'matecha al hanaharot al hayorim v'al ha'agamim v'ha'al et hatzefarda'im al eretz Mitzrayim. Vayet Aharon et yado al memei Mitzrayim v'ta'al hatzefardea v'tachas et eretz Mitzrayim v'ya'asuchen hachartumim b'latehem v'ya'alu et hatzefarda'im al eretz Mitzrayim v'yikraf Haro LeMoshe u'laharon Vayomer hatiru el Adonai v'yaser hatzefarda'im mimeheni u'me'ami v'ashalacha et ha'am v'yizbechu
LaAdonai. He's got a baby in his hand. Just do it for him. Okay. Thanks.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hei la'olam natan Eloheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. You're back for number 2. Unbelievable. You think Charlotte will come to me?
Yes.
Let's see. Come on, Charlotte. Come on. Oh, my God. Look at this baby. Oh, that is so cute. It is it's hard to imagine, right, that you just 20 some odd years ago stood here or there in terms of having a bar mitzvah. Right? I think, Adam, it was right before I got here, I want to say, in terms of bar mitzvah. Right? And then you, and then Jennifer. And now you guys are here with grandchildren, right? Linda and Jeff, where are you? What happened? Like, where did that time go? Right? We think of our great-grandmother B at this moment as well in terms of the fondness and those who came before you, because I know how important they are to you. In fact, the name that you've chosen for her, right, is after your grandmother, in terms of Hannah Freda. And so it's a great name to be able to pass on. We've been reading the story of the Israelites in Egypt, Laura, and the idea is that somehow in the years of slavery that they had, a couple hundred years, that they retained their Jewish identity. And how did they do that? Amidst the, if you will, the oppression, amidst the assimilation, things that could have right, been taking place. And the rabbis tell us that one of the things that kept them together was that they gave their children Hebrew names. From one generation to another, they remembered the history and the richness. And when they were ready then to leave and go back, to go to Israel, to claim their heritage, they had that sense of history and continuity, all in a Hebrew name. That's part of what this moment is about. So we're going to offer a blessing to this beautiful young lady who has great big hiccups right now. משברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב שרה רבקה ורחל ולאה הוא יברך את ההורים בביתם נולדה להם בקרא שמע ישראל חנה פרידה בת אהרון ואלישבע יהי רצון שיזכור רד לגדלה לתורה לחופה למעשים טובים. May God bless our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bring blessings to Laura and Aaron and their daughter, and to the big sister Abigail, right? Who brings a new sister, a new one into this family. May her name be called in Israel, Hannah Freda, known to us as Charlotte Hannah. Oh, that's so cute. May these parents always be able to provide a sense of continuity, of love of Torah, fulfillment of mitzvot. May they be privileged one day to bring her under that wedding chuppah. And let us all say, Amen.
Torah u'lechuppah u'lema'asim tovim. May your parents guide you and honor you will bring to the house of Israel, where joyous voices sing. Torah u'lechuppah u'lema'asim tovim. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yehelanu. Come on, everyone. Lanu, yehelanu, lecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, lecho Yisrael. Hatzi Kaddish. Amen. Chayechon of Yomechon of Chayedecho Yisrael.
Bagala, bagala, uvizman karim. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mehora, le'alam alam me'amaya, yitbarach.
יתברך וישתבח, יתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה, ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה. לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה.
תוש וחטא
למטה תמירם בעלמם. אמרו יעמוד, יעמוד, הבחור ברוך בן חיים שלמה, מבטיר חזק.
All right. It's so funny. You are. You're reading.
The Haftorah reading, page 361, repeating the previous verses, chapter 8, verse 1.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Emor El Aharon Natei et yadocha b'matecha al hanaharot al hayorim v'al ha'agamim v'ha'al et hatzafarda'im al eretz Mitzrayim vayet Aharon et yado al meme Mizraim, vata'al hatzafardea, vatachas et eretz Mizraim, vaya'asu chen chachartumim bolatehem, vaya'alu et hatzafardaim al eretz Mitzrayim, vayigra Pharaoh leMoshe ulaharon, vayomer hatiru el Adonai, vayaser hatzafardaim mimeheni umeami, va'ashalacha et ha'am, vayizbechu la'Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
You may be seated. Yasher Koach to our Torah readers this morning. It's so wonderful to see how many of our congregants who are reading. To Patty Samuels, always a pleasure. How many times have you read Torah now? So can you keep? 13th time, bat mitzvah time. Wow. Roy Chestnut and David Bruskin, Brandon Gerson, Yasher Koach, and to Anita Klein. And to Bob Epstein. The Haftorah you will find page 372. We will be begin at chapter 29, verse 13. And it says, our custom with the experimental service, we're going to do the first blessing with Bob, and then when he finishes Haftorah, we're going to do the first blessing at the conclusion and the fourth blessing of the conclusion. He'll walk us through, but we're going to join together. This is a community effort, Bob.
Join with me.
All right, here we go.
Everybody. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'neviim tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hane'emanim be'emet. Baruch atah Abocher b'Torah E'avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'nevi'ei ha'emet b'tzedek ki ko amar Adonai Elohim miketz 40 shana akabetz et Mitzrayim min ha'amim asher nafotzu shama v'shavti et shavut Mitzrayim v'hashivoti otam eretz patros al eretz mechuratam v'hayu sham mamlacha shefala min ha'mamlachot tihye shefala v'lo titnaseh od al hagoyim v'him atim levilti redot bagoyim v'lo yihye od leveit Yisrael lemivta maschir avon Bit notam acharechem v'yado ki ani Adonai Elohim vayehi be'esrim v'sheva shana b'harishon be'echad lachodesh V'haya davar Adonai elai lemor. Ben Adam Nebuchadnezzar Melech Bavel Ha'evid et Helo Avodah Gedolah El Tzor Kol Rosh Mukrach V'chol Katef Meruta V'sachar Lo haya lo ulechelo mitzor al ha'avodah asher avad aleha lachen ko amar Adonai Elohim hineni noten linuvachad retzar melech Bavel et eretz Mitzrayim V'nasa hamona v'shalal shalala uvach b'tza v'haita sachar lachelo ve'ulato asher avad ba natati lo et eretz Mitzrayim asher asu li neum Adonai Elohim Vayom hahu atzmiach keren leveit Yisrael ulecha eten pitchon peh betocham v'yadu ki ani Adonai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Tzur kol haolamim Tzadik bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'medaber u'mekayem, shekol devarav, emet v'tzedek, ne'eman, atahu, Adonai. Are we going on this way? Okay, last blessing. Never mind. Al ha'torah, ve'al ha'avodah, V'al ha'nevi'im, v'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh, shenatata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu, likadusha v'limenucha, lechavot u'letifaret, al ha'kol, Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, u'mevarechim otach, yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai, Tamid le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Looking
Thank
out
you very
for you.
much.
I wouldn't hite you.
I know.
There's our experimental service, so we keep experimenting. Yasher koach. Where is Julie? That's for you, right? Are you going to do announcements? Here you go, Bob. Take one. Come on, this is the place. This is why we keep experimenting. We'll figure it out together. I think this is the place.
Yes, it is.
It is now.
It is now. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. And welcome, of course, to Temple Aliyah. And Mazel Tov to Charlotte Zalones and her family on the baby naming this morning. We've got lots going on this afternoon. We have the Rebbe's Tish, and we'll have a special guest, Rahman Nachman. He's from Abu Dhabi, community in Uganda, and we'll share some insight from that part of the world, so please join us. Also, if you'd like to visit Uganda, we have a trip planned this summer, July 8th, and there is more information on our website, I believe. Yes, at templealiyah.org. So we'll hope you'll stay also for the Rabbi Peretz's wonderful class, Wisdom of the Ages, this afternoon. Lots of good things going on. Next Friday, January 19th, is every third Shabbat, Voices of Unity Interfaith Service. This is a very special service with special guests, clergy, and choirs from around Los Angeles and more. So I hope to see you there. Next Saturday, January 20th, our Shabbat morning service begins at 9:15 a.m. with the bat mitzvah of Riley Jackson. Of course, all information on Temple Aliyah events can be found on our website at templealiyah.org and also in the blue and gold Kol Shabbat that was handed out to you this morning. Thank you to Linda and Jeff Zolons for contributing to our Kaddish luncheon in honor of Charlotte's baby naming. And lastly, I'd like to remind our visitors and guests to refrain from using any electronic devices such as cell phones, cameras, or video games while at the synagogue this morning. We appreciate your thoughtfulness as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat observance. Thank you again, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So everybody, the service Friday night starts at 7:45. I think in the voice it said 8 o'clock, so be here by 7:45, the latest, because you don't want to miss one note of the fabulous service that Hazan Stein is working so hard to put
It's going
together.
to be remarkable. And Rahman Nachman, what a great, I wish I had a name like that. Just flows off the lips. You're going to be sharing with us after services about the Amidah community. And as well, as we've said, our former cantor, Mindy Harris, is planning a trip there. And it's going to be amazing, including all kinds of other things, and hanging out with the Jewish community. So we hope that you'll consider going. We're going to, back in our prayer book, we're going to do the Birkat Chodesh, the blessing for the new month, page 180. If you've been honored to hold the Sefer Torah, the Torah scroll, we invite you to come forward at this time. We rise together, please.
Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, שתחדש עלינו את החודש הבא לטובה ולברכה, ותיתן לנו חיים ארוכים, חיים של שלום, חיים של טובה, חיים של ברכה, חיים של פרנסה, חיים של חילוץ עצומות, חיים שיש בהם יראת שמיים ויראת חטא, חיים שאין בהם בושה וכלימה, חיים, חיים של אושר וכבוד, חיים, שהחיים שתהא בנו אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים, חיים שימלאו משאלות ליבנו לטובה ונאמר
Amen.
So I sing something that will remind us of the upcoming month, and I see trees of green. שעשה ניסים לאבותינו וגאל אותם מעבדות לחירות, הוא יגאל אותנו בקרוב יקבץ נידחינו מארבע כנפות הארץ, חברים כל ישראל ונאמר אמן. ראש חודש שבט יהיה ביום רביעי הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה.
ראש חודש שבט יהיה ביום רביעי הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה. יחדשנו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לחיים.
יחדשנו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל עמו בית ישראל לחיים ולשלום.
אמן.
לששון ולשמחה.
אמן.
לישועה נחמה ונאמר amen.
May the new month of Shvat, which begins this Wednesday, in which we celebrate Tu B'Shvat, the festival of the trees, also our ecological holiday, reminding us of the importance of nature, our interdependence with nature. We who this last month were so aware of the frailties and the abilities of nature to take its course our interdependence of nature, and the ways that we can change nature for the better or for the worse. May we, as a planet, work to make this a better place in which we're cognizant of the limited resources we have. Let us work together to ensure the future of this planet. Let us all say Amen. We're going to continue now by returning the Torah. So if you've been called forward to hold the Torah or for the honor of Paticha, opening the Ark, we encourage you, in fact, we call you forward at this time. Page 183.
Yeah, hallelujah, Shema Adonai, ki nizgav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehila lecho chasidav, livnei Yisrael, Am Kirovo, hallelujah, hallelujah. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. I will build this world from love, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. And you must build this world from love, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. And if we build this world from love, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai, then God will build this world from love, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, ta-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Eitz chayim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Kaddish yameinu
We remain standing. Page 185 in our experimental service. Since the timing of it allows you to actually be here for the Shachrit Amidah, which is a nice thing. We won't repeat that Amidah, but rather this is a moment for you, this additional service of Musaf, the Hebrew, the English, your private meditations. This is your moment of connection, reflection, and prayer. Beginning page 185, we continue silently in our private prayers.
Say shalom, shalom bimroma. Uya say shalom, say shalom. Oh say shalom, shalom bimroma. Uya say shalom, ya say shalom. Oh say shalom, shalom bimroma. Uya say shalom, ya say shalom. Eloheinu,
Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom,
Harahama,
Ya'aseh shalom,
El Aliyah,
Ya'aseh shalom, Oseh shalom,
Oseh shalom, shalom bimroma, Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimroma. Uya say shalom, ya say shalom.
Ya'aseh shalom, Avinu Malkeinu,
Ya'aseh shalom, Ar-Rahman,
Ya'aseh shalom,
El Aliyah,
Ya'aseh shalom, Oseh shalom,
oh say shalom, shalom bimroma. Oh ya say shalom, ya say shalom. Oh say shalom, shalom bimroma. Oh ya say shalom, ya say shalom.
Beautiful.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shakoach. We turn to page, you may be seated for a moment. We turn to page 203 for the Kaddish Shalem.
יתגר וגלה שמי רבה, ואמר בחירותי, וימלך מלכותי בחייכון, ובמכון וחיי כל בית ישראל בגלה, בזמן קורי ויאמרו, אמן, יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעולמיה, יתברך וישבח ויתפאר ותשמם וינשא ויתהדר ותהלל ותהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאלה מקרא בכתב ושירתה תשפחת ונחמת על אבירן ועלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ותהון כל בית ישראל. שלום לשמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמיה. בחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. V'yimeru,
Amen. We rise together as we turn to page 205 for the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gerula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei aratzot, velo samanu k'mi משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. דהונו דשמיים ועשרת הארץ, מושבים קרוב בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגובה מרומי.
Bum, 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 bum.
כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
You may be seated. On behalf of the entire community, I want to offer Lisa and Jay Rosenzweig our condolences on the loss of Lisa's father, Arthur Rosenthal. Sorry. May you be comforted by his memories, and may his memory be for a blessing. In our community this week, we commemorate the yard sites of Susan Armour, Yida Barjam, Ruth Bright, Tony Kalig, Joseph Levy, Ruth Martin, Ralph Munkarsh, Seymour Jack Varnon, Leon Zubo, Arthur Allen, Howard Paul Goldberg, Joanne Hertz, Carl Hoffman, Claire Kahn, Francis Madnick, Sarah Miller, Sally Rosenstein, William Sussman, Sam Yellen, Mary Zolantz, Eileen Bushman, June Chayo, Jack H. Epstein, Jacqueline Frankel, Philip Frankel, Rabbi Melvin Goldstein, Sandra Mosia Lee, Max Luck, Rosalind Maitland, Irene Rimland, Selma Steinberg, Selden Baker, Roberta Bowman, Ezra Chayo, Samuel Devine, Robert Mass, Stanley Schurer, Sally Schlossberg, Sherilyn Sokol, Henry Arosti, Ralph Cohen, Sylvian Fazio, Melvin Stoller, Henrietta Supowitz, Morris Taub, Henry Tudson, Sylvia Yerman, Paul Anick, Kenneth Korn, Roger Goodman, Etty Kalkin, Ezra Kotzen, Helen Kruss, Frida Lappiner, Henry Lewis, Molly Mansky, Alex Zelig Norber, Vance Olivow, Ruth Schwartz, Seal Sussman, Ben-Sion Goldstein, Jerry Greenwald, Bertram Jacobs, Julian Kahn, Etty Kalkin, Mal Lindner, and George Saperstein. May all of their memories be for a blessing. Those who have a need or desire to say the Mourner's Kaddish, please rise as we say the Mourner's Kaddish together on page 207. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, ve'alma divrach irutei, ve'amlich malchutei, ve'chayechon uvyomechon uvechaye dechol beit Yisrael, va'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Ulamei Olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal Shmei dekudasha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. All right, you can all rise, please, and you can come on in. We're going to form a circle. We're going to do Kiddush and Hamotzi. Come on in. Come on, we're going to form a circle around. Yeah, come on around. There you go. Make a circle.
Come on, Howard, get in here in the circle.
Encircle the clergy. Al Ken Barach Adonai et Yom HaShabbat Vayikadshehu Stavri Chaverai Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Borei Peri Haga Don't drink it all. You want some? No? Okay. Well, there's a first time for everything. And now, before we wash our hands, we recreate the spiritual cleansing that the priests did in the temple before they would make sacrifices. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. We're going to do challah electricity, which is you try to connect yourself to the challah. There you go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam motzi lechem